Hello, this is Lady Grace. I wanted to do a reading today about what to expect, what for you to expect, whoever kind of comes across this message for 2025. So the first card that I pulled was the Three Fates. How pretty this card is. What comes around? So in the Norse, there's a Norns, right? So the three Norns that do basically the past, current, and future. So what that's telling me is whoever's coming across this, if you've been trying to manifest things, the things that you've been really trying to put into place is going to start finally coming around for you. Sometimes when you are manifesting things, it feels like you're stalled or you're blocked. And really what it is you're just kind of reliving the same energy over and over again. You kind of think of it like a Groundhog Day, which can be very frustrating, but it's because you hadn't fully changed into the new you that's going to be on a different, people call them timelines, but it's not quite accurate. Life track. Someone said life track. Who was that? Oh, so it was reality transurfing, I think, refers to life tracks, and to me that's very kind of an accurate way of seeing it. So think of it this way: if you come across this message and you've been working on something towards something of a higher life track, it's going to start coming about. Okay. However, not unfortunately, it is what it is, right? So we got, the ghost of the past comes back for a time, okay? So what you may see with your higher life track coming in is some of the past is going to come back to you. So they call it the ghosts of the past, right? So what you may see is similar energies from your past that either need to be kind of like purged or worked through are going to come up for you. So what does that mean? So you could have past friends or relationships all of a sudden show up out of nowhere, right? And contact you, or your memories are going to come up that you haven't quite, I'm getting, thought of for a while, or you thought you dealt with. They're coming up again, right? But the reason for this is because you're moving into a higher life track. So sometimes you need to get that out of your, I'm getting psyche, like out of your mind, so that your highest life track can become visual or apparent to you now. So I know that can be frustrating, but always try to see things that happen if you're really consciously manifesting. I'm not talking about if you're going to manifest something one day and the next day you forget about it. If you're actually doing manifestational work, which means whichever techniques you're using. I know people criticize techniques, but I'm kind of like, how are you going to change your mind if you don't do a concentrated effort, right? So if you can actually believe you're whatever you want to be, great. But if you can't, that's what they're for, right? But again, they're obviously, yes, to get you in that state of being, okay? So try to see everything that comes to you is actually from you. So if it's something that needs to be released from the past, you can't move forward. So see it as your higher self's way of saying, this is why you're stuck. This is where you're stuck, right? We want you on a higher life track. You got to work through this. Or this relationship can return for you to deal with whatever, I don't like to use the word karma, but say karmic ties that you need to work through or release with that particular individual, right? Or to finally release a story or rewrite the story even better to something that's preferable to you, right? So in order for you to get what it is that you actually want. So the reading's basically saying what you're manifesting is coming forth soon. However, whatever you put into that spindle is coming, right? So when the past comes up, or things from the past, memories, repetition, like things, note if it's a repetitious thing as well as the past that hasn't been released or hasn't been rewritten. Just see it as the last things you need to rewrite, let go, so that you can move into your higher life track that you've been actually manifesting, so that 2025 can be the year that you've been trying to manifest. And I've been getting, for some of you, it's been quite some time that you've been trying to manifest certain things, either love or finance, even physical changes that you feel you'd be happier, more satisfied in. 2025 is going to be your year, but you have to hold steady. So when this comes around, just see it as, try to see it, even though it won't look like it sometimes, like a good sign that it's just the last bits that you're walking through so your manifestation can come through. Because 2025 can be your highest, best life track, right? So keep that in your heart, keep that in your mind, and keep that in your intention. Remember, desire and intention are first, okay? Not other things. So always keep in your intention that 2025 is going to be your best year yet, okay? And so have faith that what you've put forth is going to serve you for your highest manifestation. So hopefully this helps. So I'm Lady Grace. I do have a shop if you want to have more specific readings. I have spirit guide readings, rune readings. I have love readings, mermaids and goddess Aphrodite. I even do spirit baby work. So if you're interested, I'll put a link below. I've actually have an Etsy and a Ko-Fi shop. So hopefully this helps. Give me a thumbs up and a like. Stick around because I'm going to try to do more readings here and there to assist you in your manifestation and your highest life tracks.